And good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Daily Grind, where every day we study the market together. And so it's Wednesday, and just gonna check my audio and everything. Just want to make sure everything runs smoothly. And kasi I do my own technicals. Yeah. Right. So everything so far so good kay market. Yesterday PSEI closed higher than the day before. It's now at 7381. Medyo maliit lang yung increase. But we're still playing at resistance. Ito yung sinasabi ko, we're still at that resistance level and we're not out of the woods yet. So I'm gonna go to your greetings first. Up. Hindi ko na mabasa yung iba na nasa taas, right? Apong, Ayala. So I'm just gonna go to a different page. And give me 1 minute while I share everything. And just want to make sure I can read all the comments. Kasi natatakpan yung ibang comments. Apong Ayala, hello. Joseph Magsino, good morning. And morning. Sure. Angie Vargas, Arnold Medic, good AM Idol, good morning Danian. Hello, good morning. Nga pala, yesterday, my top 3 picks, isa doon, nanalo na malaki din, si LRW, di ba? So, good job sa mga pumasok. Tsaka kay Tugs, ang galing ng Tugs kahapon. We did predict that Tugs is gonna break out, and it did break out. Plus, meron pa siyang news na kasama kahapon. Yeah, Tugs is still a good stock to buy as of the moment. Nasa baba pa si Tugs. Huwag kayong pauhuli. Breakout play lang. Gawa tayo ng breakout play for Tugs, right? So, yan. Ang hindi gumalaw kahapon sa picks natin, actually, si ICT gumalaw. I'm gonna share my screen. So, ICT. Gumalaw dun si ICT. Actually, yung tatlong picks ko yesterday, the top 3 picks did move yesterday. So, I was good. Right? At maganda yon. Teka lang ha. I move ko lang na to. Just gonna organize my screen. Ayan. So, kahapon, ICT did move. So, that's ICT. Good job then for ICT. Isa pa, LRW, si Tugs. Sino na ba yung isa sa, si X. Ayan, si X. Maraming pinaasa kahapon. Nag-doji si X. Went as high as around 4% and then bumalik lang sa opening niya. So, I'm still recommending X for today. Right. Buy as long as this support holds for X naman yan, di ba? Good AM Idol. Yan, Gerald Manalo, hello po. Good morning to all. Tony Nevara, Mary Jane Tang. Good morning, SSI, please. I'm gonna write down SSI para madaanan natin mamaya. Mary Jane, right? SSI. Right, so, ayan. That's Mary Jane's question. Yeah, if you have any questions, please post it sa comments ng video. Sorry, ang dami kong ang dami nyo nakikita sa screen. Lipat ko lang itong notepad really quick. So, yan yung mga lista ko nakikita nyo sa screen. Nga pala, I'm just gonna post these links sa chat room. Yan yung eToro, yan yung website, yan yung FB group. There's something wrong with the website as of the moment, so aayusin ko ito. May mga nagpa-pop ups eh. So, yan. Kaso nga lang, binablock ni Facebook eh. So, mamaya na lang whenever I say these things. Alright, so, lipat ko lang yung list ko so that hindi siya masakit sa mata whenever we go to the list. Yan, sorry about that. Right, so I'm gonna continue yan. Sulat ko si SSI yan. MPI, Sir Lloyd. Yan, that's from, punta muna ako sa taas. Unahin natin yun nasa taas. Right, Marin Jane. Yan, good morning, Sir Lloyd from Miclater's Heart. Right? Doreen Grace, good morning. R. Lauren Mendoza, Sheila Tabulya, Vamenta. Right, good morning everyone. And good Kontrabida. Right, good morning. Right, Trevor Toledo. Nga pala guys, sa mga hindi pa follow at like ng page ko, please click on the follow button and also make sure you click on the bell button para ma-notify kayo whenever the live starts. Right, please click on that. Right, so asan ako? Yan, Sheila, Kontrabida, Trevor Toledo. All right. Hi, sir. What's your take on ISM? I think ISM is in my list. I'm just gonna write that down to make sure. Nga pala, guys, if you haven't checked my list yet, before the program starts at around 8 o'clock, I make sure that it is uploaded at 8 o'clock. Just go to the website, right? Financial Freedom 101. All right. Here, and then just go to the daily grind, and then sa daily grind, just go to the daily grind, and then once you're in the daily grind, and andyan yung list ko every 8 in the morning, and upload yan dyan. So at least nakikita nyo na before the live even starts, right? So that will help you a lot. So please bookmark this page. There's something wrong with the website. I'm just gonna fix that in a while. Right, so asan na yun? Bakit umaakyat? Right. Sorry, hindi ko na share pala yung screen ko. Right, so the website here. Here's the website, and nalilito ako. Sorry, hindi ko na share pala yung screen ko. This is the website. Right. So the website here. Here's the website, and nasi-share. Nakikita nyo na kagad. I-share ko na yung screen ko kagad. Hindi ko na so that hindi na mawala. Hindi ko na share. Right, so that's the website. So the website here, andyan na yung list. So you can check it out. Para at least, if andyan na yung stock ninyo, i-share ko na yung screen ko kagad. Hindi ko na I'm gonna go through that. Right, salamat pagi. Right, so that's the website, Sir Lloyd. Website then, Gerald Ray Manalo. Good morning from Taiwan. Andyan na yung stock ninyo. Make sure you're following the website here. I'm gonna go through that. Right, salamat pagi. So that's the website, Sir Lloyd. Website then, Gerald, make sure you're following my Facebook page. Like and follow and check. Make sure you're following the website here. Video. Julius, good morning. So that's the website, Sir Lloyd. Website then, Gerald, make sure you're following my good morning. Like and follow and check. Make sure you're following the website here. Video. Julius, good morning. So that's the website, Sir Lloyd. Website then, Gerald, make sure you're following my good morning. Like and check. Make sure you're following the website here. Malabuyog, Masveda, so that's the website, Sir Lloyd. Website then, make sure you're following my good morning. Like and check. Make sure you're following the website here. Malabuyog, Masveda, so that's the website, Sir Lloyd. Website then, make sure you're following my good morning. Like and check. Make sure you're following the website here. Malabuyog, Masveda, so that's the website, Sir Lloyd. Website then, make sure you're following my good morning. Like and check. Make sure you're following the website here. Malabuyog, Masveda, so that's the website, Sir Lloyd. Website then, make sure you're following my good morning. Like and check. Make sure you're following the website here. Malabuyog, Masveda, so that's the website, Sir Lloyd. Website then, make sure you're following my Other ways to help the program, just send me a message, right? So I can give you other options. So sorry, ayan. So ayan, all right. That's okay now. I think that's okay. I think that's okay now. Thank you so much for letting me know. Ayan. Yun yung problema. I do my own technicals kasi. So, hindi ko na-check kaagad lahat. So, let's start. I'm gonna go to my list. So, i-paste ko ang first part ng list ko dito kaagad. So, top 3 ko is X, JFC, and BDO. Right? We'll discuss these first. I think ito yung mga isa sa mga niintay na mga ano eh. Right? So, top 3. JFC, X, and BDO. So, I'm gonna go to our chart. Si JFC, unahin ko si X. Ayan. Si X is still at the support right there. And it's a solid support. May news kay X kahapon about their crypto products. Right? So, if you wanna check it out, check out the news kay X. Maganda yan. It's for the future. So, I'm recommending X, number 1. Number 2 is JFC. Si JFC, and si JFC, nag-bounce na si JFC and it's a higher low bounce. Right? So, that's sort of an uptrend right there. So, I'm recommending JFC. And nagsastabilize na siya at a higher low. That's a good sign for JFC. Definitely a good sign for JFC. So, I'm recommending JFC na, especially sa mga newbies. This is your chance to get in JFC after that retracement right there. And lastly, BDO. Si BDO, after a very strong rally, nag-pull back and we have a bounce, even touched the upper Bollinger Band yesterday, kaso nga lang nag-retrace kaagad siya kasi yung resistance area na yan eh. But slowly but surely, it's already on an uptrend, right? This is a retracement right here. If you don't know how to use Fibonacci yet, right? Yeah, I have a video about Fibonacci and saan siya nag-retrace doon sa 50%. So that's the perfect, usually the perfect area where a stock will retrace, right? And it did bounce. That's our confirmation. BDO is gonna go up, most probably, right? Hindi naman ako 100% sure, so but that's my technical analysis for BDO. So those are my top 3 picks for this week. So yan, next up is buy as long as the support holds. Ito yung para sa mga swing traders. These are the least risky stocks, right? Si Primex din did a breakout ulit. Yes, tinanggal ko si Primex kahapon sa lista kasi dividends niya, usually after the dividends bumabagsak ang isang stock, but after Primex gave out its dividends after the X date, nagtuloy-tuloy pa rin si Primex. So good job for Primex, good job sa mga pumasok kay Primex sa baba. We've been recommending Primex ever since andun pa yun sa baba, di ba? Right. So yan. So, yan yung list ko ngayon. Buy as long as support holds. Number 1 is Geo. It's a Geo after a very strong rally. Nag-retrace and then we have a bounce right here. Medyo maliit naman yung risk ninyo, around 5%. So, that's okay. Right? So, Geo, buy as long as the support holds. TBGI. Yan. Si TBGI, nag-bounce na. We've been expecting that bounce. I specifically said anytime soon. Yesterday, I did say that baka mag-bounce na si TBGI yesterday and it did. Right? And now we have that bounce right there. Right? So, okay na si TBGI. That's a higher low right there. So, that should spark the uptrend. Next up is Poopy. And that is backed up by yung telco, by the telco serye, yung rally ni TBGI. Alright, so, Poopy. Yan. Si Poopy naman, we have a higher low kay Poopy after that retracements. That's a good sign for Poopy. Risk-wise, and you can use that as a support. Risk-wise, maliit ang risk nyo. Pwede nyo pang gamitin ng MA20 for really minimal risk, right? Para cut loss nyo, you can use the MA20 as your secondary support, right? So, that's a higher low already for Poopy. That's a good sign for Poopy. Yan. Third sa list, fourth pala, si MBT, Metrobank. Right, si Metrobank, ayan, si Metrobank has a higher low already. Nag-bounce na siya kahapon. We did write Metrobank sa, ano yun eh? Was that wait for the bounce or wait for the breakout? I think wait for the bounce. Ayan, nag-bounce na sa Metrobank. That's our confirmation of a higher low. That's a good signal for MBT. So, MBT is in the list today. Ayan, si BDO. Ayan, si BDO. That's self-explanatory. In-explain ko na yan kanina. APX. APX. Apex Mining, ayan, may news kanina si APX na, si APX, hindi pala si APX yon. But APX now is still at that support. Andyan na siya sa MA20 niya. If it breaks that MA20, that's already a good entry point. So, we have a solid support kay APX. That's backed up by previous supports right here. I hope makita nyo kasi parang natatakpan ang mukha ko. Right. So, that's backed up by previous support right here. So, that's a solid support for APX. So, that's a good support to buy at. So, buy as long as the support holds. I know matagal siya gumalaw, but stocks are like that. We can't predict if it will go up right away or hindi. So, next one is AEV. Yan. So, AEV, buy as long as the support holds. Bollinger Band is telling us that it's gonna do sideways at this area right here. And that's a good support for AEV. Right? Napakamura na ni AEV. Right? That's backed up again by very solid supports right here. Ilang beses na na-hit yung support niya. 1, twice, 3 times, 4 times. 4 na beses yung support na yan. And not just 4 times, right? Sorry about the movement. But there it is. Right? So, ilang beses na na-hit yung support na yan. That's a very solid support kay AEV. And there's one thing you know about stocks. It's really, if you're a winner in stocks, really is to respect support and resistance. That's my number one technical analysis. Back up ko lang sila Bollinger Bands, but I always pick, tulad nito, wala siyang engulfing dito, right? So, I don't care if walang engulfing. I know that this is a good area because of the support and resistance. Support and resistance is always my number one technical analysis, right? If you support that, you have a good base when it comes to trading. Even in investing, I use support and resistance in my investing, right? So, yan. That's AEV. EMP, Emperador. Emperador, nag-share buyback na si Emperador kanina. That's a good sign. Right? So, Emperador, look at that. It's slowly gaining traction, right? So, Emperador, matagal siya gumalaw, but you should be there while it's low. Right? Kung antayin mo pang gumalaw yan, baka mahuli ka na. Right? IDC, ayan, nag-doji kahapon. Look at that. Bollinger Band, very stable already. But as long as this support holds, sobrang solid na yung support na yan. Once, and ilang beses na naihit yan. That's a very solid support right there. So, start banking. Right? Start accumulating IDC already. SMC, buy as long as the support holds. And si SMC, and that's self-explanatory. That's support area right there. Buy as long as that support holds. PLC. Right, PLC, yan. Very good support right here. Premier Leisure Corp. That's a very good company and you're betting on a good position right there. Look at that support. Once, twice, very solid support. And we're here already. So this is a good area to wait for the stock. Right, that's a very solid support for PLC. DNL. Just want to make sure everything is okay. Right. So, walang problema guys ha. Audio, everything is good. Alright, so, yan. Kasi it's really hard to stream, right? Ang dami mong titingnan. The stream quality, the audio, the videos, the transitions, and everything. And I do it by myself. But anyways, it's okay. Thank you for understanding naman. Alright, so DNL. Let's go to DNL. Alright, DNL. We have a higher low right there. And, yun. Buy as long as this support holds. This is a good support kay DNL. Same concept. Everything, you should be able to see how I do my technicals already. I really respect support and resistance. So, we are at support area right there. Na-break niya yung support niya but recovered after breaking that support. So, that's a very solid support for DNL already. And so, if you know DNL is a very consistent company, right? Walang negative yan sa DNL, right? Look at these numbers, right? Walang negative yan sa DNL. So, DNL, you have nothing to worry about. And even DNL is really increasing their factories. Meron silang nag-open ng factory sa Pampanga ba yan? Please correct me if I'm wrong. I forgot. But, yan. Lumalaki si DNL. And you have to bank on these companies. This is bonus na sa inyo. While the company is growing, yung stocks niya bumababa, that's already a bonus. Alright? So, check out DNL. If you want to bet on good companies, isa yan si DNL na dapat niyong pasukin. DMC. Ayan, si DMC. Right. So, DMC naman, right here. So DMC, we have a higher support right here kay DMC. Buy as long as that support holds. DMC is playing at near the resistance, but it's forming a support near resistance, so that's a good sign. Usually I call this a triangle already, right? We have an ascending triangle right here. So that's good for DMC, right? So DMC is forming a support right here. So buy as long as that support holds for DMCI. Asan ako? ALI. Ito, isa sa mga inaabangan ng mga tao after rallying down. ALI nag-solidify dyan. We have a higher low right here. After that rally, nag-retrace, and then we have a bounce. That's a good sign for ALI. ALI, very good company, and we are at a bargain price already. So that's a good price for ALI. So definitely buy si ALI for me. Next up is RRHI. Alright, Robinson's Retail Holdings still playing at the resistance area, but yung support niya, gumagawa ng support dyan sa taas. Buy as long as that support holds, or if you wanna be sigurista, pwede kang mag-antay ng breakout for RRHI. Right? So RRHI, actually nag-break na to si RRHI. Recommended RRHI here, and the breakout, and then it's holding on to that breakout. You can use this support as your, last resistance as your support right there. So buy as long as that support holds for RRHI. CDC. Yan, si CDC. Unti-unti na umakit si CDC after making engulfing right here. Yan, umakit na si CDC. Right, so CDC, definitely a buy. Si X, that's self-explanatory. I already explained X kanina. FES naman, so si FES is holding on to that MA20, kaso nga lang nag-retrace siya kaagad, so konting ingat lang. But if this goes green and then nag-hold yan, then that's good. That's a good signal to buy FES. You can use the MA20, this red line right here, as your support. Just get out if ever this fails. Remember guys, my recommendations are not guarantees, right? There's solid chance na nagfe-fail din ito. There's always that chance. That's why I always ask you to don't go all in, especially in this bearish market, right? You have to stay light. Wag malaking pera ilalagay. And if it's time to sell, already sell half, right? Don't hold on to your stocks. Don't be greedy and try to win it all. Matatalo ka lang if ever you do that, right? So just stay light. Asa na ako? This is FES. Next up is BRN. Bilisan ko lang ito ha, para marami tayong makover. So BRN right here. BRN is holding on. Antayin ko lang talaga itong breakout ng BRN. But this is a good support already kay BRN. Right? So ilang araw na rin yung support na yan. So this is good for BRN. I want to wait really for BRN to break out. Gusto ko lang that's support right there, but gusto ko lang talaga mag-breakout si BRN. But still, BRN is on our list. LSC, right? We are at a very solid support kay LSC. Right? And then, yan. Buy as long as that support holds for LSC. MRSGI. MRSGI. Yan. Look at the Bollinger Band. Very constricted already. So, that's a solid support already for MRSGI. We're basing the support on previous supports. Ayan. Yun yung pinakamababa niya na narating eh. But if you know MRSGI, nag-negative 1 lang yan siya kasi nasunog si Metro sa Ayala, Cebu, di ba? This first quarter, pero maliit lang yan. That's just 1 digit of negative. But overall, annual growth, third quarter, positive yan at. Look at the third quarter, 1,080%. Second quarter, right, 45%. Overall, MRSGI is growing, right? But the price is going down. Right? That's a bonus right there. Right? So, MRSGI, definitely, very good. Especially ngayon, nag-train law, malaki-laki na yung mga taxes, malaki-laki na yung kita ng mga tao, especially MRSGI. So, that's gonna grow, right? Antayin ko lang talaga yung second quarter na report ni MRSGI. I think it's gonna be very good. Right, so Abacor, yan, si ABA, yan, we have 2 bounces already. I did recommend this yesterday. Buti naman yung bounce niya hindi ganong malaki, so it's still good to enter ABA, right? So ABA, not yet too late. Next up is PRIM, PRIM. Right, so PRIM, andyan pa rin. After bouncing at MA20, malapit pa rin siya dyan. So it's not yet too late to get in PRIM habang maliit pa yung risk. Right, RCB, yan, si RCB, sobrang mura na ni RCB, right? And we're basing it on long-term supports. Pinakamura na presyo na yan ni RCB for how many years. RCB is a good company right there. Look at that support right there. Very beautiful support. Earnings-wise, negative si RCB the early quarters last year, but it has been recovering, and yan, andyan na. Always positive na yan si RCB, and even the first quarter. So RCB, I think this is a very good price for RCB already. So you can bet on this support right here, and test buy na kay RCB, right? RCB, RWM, right? Si RWM, very low risk, solidly staying up there. Yan, naalala ko pa, when sa unang chat room ko pa dati na nawala, I said RWM is gonna reach 5 pesos, and dumating nga siya sa 5 pesos, and it's still playing at that price right there. Napakaliit pa rin ang risk ninyo. So, maybe anytime soon, it's already playing at the upside. Yan, si RWM, nagta-triangle na nga yan eh. It's already playing with resistance, so anytime soon, baka umakyat na si RWM. So, RWM is in my list. Yan, eto, maraming nagtatanong nito, si Bloom. Right, Bloom is forming a good support right here. This is based on previous supports right here. So, Bloom, it's either you buy at the support, or if you are conservative, just wait for the breakout right there. Look at the price action. Bumababa nga siya, but whenever this is hit, yan, it's the downtrend is already slowing down. It's forming that solid support right here. That's a good price action right there. So, if ever this breaks out, baka mag-sideways, and then that's your perfect time to really bank in Bloom before it goes up, right? Bloom is a very good good company, very solid earnings right there. Nothing to worry about Bloom. It's just that market sentiments lang bumababa, but that's already a good area right there. Napakamura na ni Bloom. So Bloom, yan. JFC, OR, yan si OR. I did mention that OR is gonna bounce anytime soon. Ayun, nag-bounce na naman si OR. So OR, buy as long as this support holds. Pwede kayo mag-buy kay OR. Definitely, the development of OR is very good. Umabot siya nga ng ano eh. I was projecting OR to reach to 2 pesos. Pero that's a long shot, right? As of the moment, ang ganda pa ng position ni OR. It is from that previous breakout area, so I usually consider that as a support. So this is a good area to buy kay OR. I will use this as my support. So buy as long as support holds kay OR. FLI, yan, si FLI nag-retrace and then nag-bounce na, right? So after that rally, I recommended FLI here, nag-rally nga siya. And then, yan, we have a bounce yesterday. That's a higher low, very good volume. That's a good volume right there. So that's a good sign to re-enter FLI. So FLI, andyan yan sa list natin. Ion naman, right, we have around 272 audiences. That's good, right? Ion naman, si Ionics, yes, na-break niya yung MA20 niya, and according to Fibonacci, right, it just bounced at around 61%, 0.618, right? So that's still a healthy bounce, right? You can use this as your support, yung bounce area niya na yan. So Ion might continue its uptrend, right? So yan, hindi pa siya nakapag-reversal talaga on its last rally. So that's a good retracement pa rin kay Ion. So I'm still placing Ion to at the buy as long as the support holds. Next naman si Web, right? Si Web, we have a higher low bounce right here. You can use this as your support or the MA20 as your support. Baka maiwan kayo. The last time this happened, it did broke MA20. So, hindi siya nagtuloy-tuloy. So, right now, abangan nyo na ito. Pag today nag-rally ito, then you can get in, right, for Web. Right? So, Web is definitely improving very much, right? 76%. I usually check the earnings, yung improvement ng earnings niya. Though negative 16 million yan, look at the improvement in percentage. That's 76% more than the first quarter earnings nila. First quarter earnings nila, kumita na naman sila eh, diba? That's already 59%. And on top of that 59%, kumita pa sila ng 79% more, 76% more. Diba? So that's a very good number for Web. You can see their improvement. It improved so much, and Web has so much, ang dami pang ginagawa ni Web. So definitely check out Web. Pag nag-green yan today again, then that's the uptrend of Web starting. Right? Hopefully it does start. Right? Andyan na ako sa Web for the long run eh. So ilang beses na ako nag-average down dyan kay Web. As I believe in Web. Right? Next is AGI. Si AGI, ayan, si AGI, if you check the news kanina, also at the updates, right, nakikita nyo, if you haven't joined the chat room yet, this is our chat room. Right? Download Discord or you can go to my website and go to the Daily Grind. Andun yung chat room natin. If you're in the chat room, like this one right here, andun sa PSEI daily updates or share buybacks. Yan, lahat ng mga nag-share buybacks this morning, andyan yan lahat. So, isa dyan si AGI. Usually, this is a good sign because AGI believes that their stock is cheap already. So, they're gonna buy back and then just sell it when it's much more, mas mahal na. So, AGI thinks that their stock is cheap and I think it is. Right? Mura na si AGI. So, you can definitely, I'm adding AGI to the list sa buy as long as the support holds. Yan. Next up is LIHC. Dating bullish ito sa LIHC and it's forming a support right here. Right after that retracement, we have a support right here. That's a higher low. That's an uptrend. Right? You can test buy on this support for LIHC. And lastly, sa list na yan, si H2O. H2O. Yan. Si H2O, nag-red nga siya, but this is a good price already for H2O with the development it has. Right, umabot nga siya sa hanggang 9.19, right? So, it's slowly gaining traction. This is a much more, I would like to bet on this more, right? Kasi it's a much more healthier movement, hindi yung exaggerated movement. I like this kind of movement more. So, if you're into H2O, this is the best time to enter H2O. Buy as long as this support holds for H2O. Excuse me muna. H2O, yan. So, that's the first part of the list. That's buy as long as the support holds. This list is best for swing traders, yung mga pasensyoso talaga, right? Which is my forte. I am right there, the position trader. I really love good positions. You'll realize that ang laki ng pera na pwede nyo ikapanalo if you're just patient. If wala pa yung oras mo to bili, then do nothing. That's a skill that you need to learn also in stock exchange. Right, so, yan, I'm gonna go to the questions. Yan, may nagtanong kanina about SSI. SSI, ang laki ng volume kahapon ng selling, right? So, but SSI, let's see, support. Let's check previous supports first. Yan. Okay naman so far yung galaw ni SSI eh. Yeah, I think you can bet on this support right here. Actually, nag-engulfing siya 1, 2, 3 and then it stabilized right there. This is a good sign for SSI. Kaso nga lang, I'm kind of concerned of this volume of selling yesterday, but I guess that's just the base. That's just normal in a bearish market. Grabe yung selling talaga. Right, so SSI, siguro nainip yung mga tao, hindi nakapag ano. SSI, we're at support. Right? If you wanna bet on SSI, this is a good company, SSI. RSI, look at that. We have a convergence right here. This is bullish convergence right here. The support, the movement stays right there, but the RSI is going up. That's a good sign. MACD is also gaining strength, so this is good for SSI, right? So SSI, buy as long as the support holds. Pag nag-green yan today, you can buy it, right? ISM. Right, ISM. But, guys, I always keep on reminding you, please do not go all in. Mamaya na kayo mag-all in if ma-confirm na yung uptrend na yan. Right? Even on the confirmation of the second higher low, hindi ako mag-all in pa rin eh. So, I gradually increase my positions and then, yun, umaakit din naman yung cut loss ko. Right? You will learn that in the workshop. Asan na yan? So, ISM. So, I'm gonna go to your questions first. Puntahan ko lang yung last na maaabutan ko, right? MPI, Sir Lloyd, Bambi is asking about MPI. MPI is nasa list natin ngayon. EW, Muriel Aguirre, yan. Si Rock din, nasa list na natin yan. Francisco, 20. Ewok, Alves, Sir, IS. Yan, tingnan natin si IS. Wala yan sa lista ko si IS eh. So, IS. And si IS broke MA20. I will not recommend IS for the meantime. Medyo unpredictable yung movement niya. But we have a support right here. So, you can wait for it at the support. Wag muna. Right? If you see green, maybe we can bet on that. That's a higher low support. But as of the moment, wag na muna si IS. Wait for the bounce for IS. Bakit bumababa itong ano ko? Lagi. Yan. Good morning, Ventura. JM, DC. Good morning, Sir Lloyd. Ask ko lang po si Now. Ayan, Now, nasa lista natin yan si Now. Again, please check the website para makita nyo yung list natin beforehand. Right. Christian Chacha, MRC. MRC, I think medyo nasa breakout place ko si MRC. I did recommend MRC. And kasi magbe-breakout yun and yun, nag-breakout nga. And it's holding like. Ito yung sinasabi ko, that breakout area kung saan siya nag-breakout talaga is usually it becomes support. And kahapon nga, yun nga, nag-support nga siya. Still at the Bollinger Band right there. So, breakout play pa rin tayo kay MRC lang. Next is John Kevin Carpio. Good sir, very clear. Good morning, Mike Jolene Flor-Delis. Okay na po yung audio. Thank you. ECP. Yeah, si ECP, wait for the bounce tayo kay ECP. Alright, si ECP nag-retrace. Ayan yung sinasabi ko. Delikado yung mga positions na yan. Good job sa mga hindi na FOMO. Alright, most probably, if andito kayo, hindi kayo na FOMO. Good job. May mga bumili sa 30. Anako, ipit yung mga yan for sure if hindi nakabenta. Wala kayong base dyan. Right now, ECP is doing a pullback. Wait lang tayo ng, what do you call this? Retracement. Antay tayo sa around 25 pesos. If magbabounce siya sa 25, that's a good area to get into. As of the moment, wag na muna. WPI. Si Mark Efren Buada III. WPI. Right, WPI still holding on to that support right there. But overall, it's on a downtrend. So, I really don't want to look at WPI yet. Kahit na nagsusupport yan dyan. Wag muna kay WPI. The numbers are looking bad for WPI. Right? Annual, negative 37. First quarter, negative 36. I am kind of biased on that. Ang principle ko kasi when it comes to trading, if it's a good company and it's a very good position, right? Yung fundamentals niya is okay, it's earning well, then mas malaki ang chance na aakyat ang isang stock. So, WPI with the numbers. So, technicals niya is okay, but the numbers contradicts the position. So, I really don't want to recommend these kinds of stocks, right? If you're wondering bakit karamihan sa mga lista natin tumatama, because I back that up. Even if I'm trading, I still back it up with fundamentals. Right, so Vita. Yan, tingnan natin si Vita. Very good question, Topher. You, Vita. Yan, si Vita. Yan, nag-bounce na naman sa support si Vita. So, still very good kay Vita. Andyan pa rin si Vita sa buy as long as the support holds. Hindi ko nalagay si Vita kasi dahil doon. Natanggal ko si Vita kahapon. Shh, quiet. Yung mga aso ko ang ingay. Alright, si Vita ilalagay ko sa buy as long as the support holds, okay? Kasi, yan, remove ko si Vita kahapon kasi doon sa nag-adjust na ng par value na news. I wasn't really sure how it will affect Vita. Yeah, to be sure, I just want to check out anong galaw ni Vita and it was okay already. So, I'm putting Vita back on the list. Buy as long as the support holds. Vita is a good company, right? So, yan. Sir Tolitz is here. Good morning, Tolitz Banal. Edwin Tami, morning maestro. ISM po at AB, yan. AB is in the list and including ISM also. Nasa list natin si ISM. I think I removed ISM. Right, ilang araw na nagpa-play sa MA20 yan. Right, medyo mataas na and we have resistance near. Tinanggal ko muna si ISM. I placed ISM on my wait list for the meantime. Right, you have 3 white soldiers, yes, but resistance is right there. So, konting ingat kay ISM. Right? I did recommend ISM dito sa MA20 niya and it is doing well already. So, I can consider this as a missed opportunity already, right? Sir Win, what's your stand? Win is a good company, right? Definitely, yung kung pumasok kay Win sa baba pa lang, rin-recommend na natin yan. Dito sa MA, actually, dito ko rin-recommend si Win sa MA20, laki na ng panalo ng mga tao dyan. So, just sell half. Hold on to your other half. Look at that. It's playing at the higher level right there. We don't know if it will go up or if it will go down. That's why I really want you to just sell half. Just sell half lang kay Win. I don't want you to get in yet because it's still very shaky, right? I really want a solid confirmation na mag-up na talaga siya. So right now, nag-pull retracement siya, but then bumaba na ulit. So I think it's forming a support right here. I just want confirmations muna kay Win. I'm not recommending Win for the meantime. Alright, ex-Sunday. Right, Chino, Kent Ayos, kailan po PTT, sir? Hindi pa tayo nakakita ng ano eh. Isang requirement kay PTT is, it has to, dapat mag-ano sila, ng annual, stockholders meeting, and hindi pa nangyayari yun eh. So, wala pang galaw kay Win. And don't worry, they have 4 months to complete it, right? So, okay pa naman. And then, wala pa naman din yung third telco eh. So, this Friday, let's check ano yung update sa third telco. Tingnan ko muna. It's very dragging, right? Really. Right. Mitch Kagalan is here. Angel Hanaisa, Jose, MRC Sir Lloyd, MRC breakout lang yan. We're gonna go through MRC mamaya. ECP, ayun, si ECP, tapos na. Glo, Volante, Bangate, good morning Sir Lloyd, ABS, MDMC, yan. Si ABS-CBN, tinanggal ko sa list ko. Right, kasi resistance yan muna. Right, we were expecting a retracement kay ABS. Nag-retrace nga siya kahapon and then recovered right away. Right, if you recall, I was recommending ABS right here. Good job sa mga pumasok. I want it to do a breakout first before really getting in or do a retracement and bounce. Actually, baka ito na yung retracement niya. If it breaks out, that's a good area to get into. At least meron kayong base. Right? So, wait for a breakout for ABS. I'm gonna add ABS sa lista. Alright, so continuing. ABS and DMC. Si DMC, nasa list natin yan, Glo. Dadaanan yan natin mamaya. Thoughts kay Now, Sir Bobodega, ako kamamaya. Mitch, kay Now, actually, 2 days ago ko pa ito na-recommend si Now, nung nag-green siya sa support niya, dito. Right, so now, medyo mataas na. Pwede kayo magbodega. If it retraces, pwede kayo mag-bargain a bit, pwede kayo magbodega from now, 9.28. Try to bodega there kasi as of the moment 5.47 yung risk ninyo, medyo mataas na. Definitely if magbobodega kayo, try to kasi resistance is near also. Yan, malapit na sa resistance, so it's very risky. Mitch already. Right, hi Mitch Ubaldo, yan, she's one of my first batch of students. Right, speaking of students, again, my workshop is available this Saturday and Sunday 9 o'clock in the morning. If you want to join, please send me a message so I can send you the details. Right, Banji Velasco, good morning. R. Lauren Mendoza, sir, si Vita Now po, Vita and Now, we just discussed it right now. Right, candidate for bounce po mamaya si CLC. Yan, si CLC, very good question. CLC, nagdo-double bottom si CLC Right, candidate for bounce, I think so. We have a support right here. Baka anytime soon mag-bounce yan si CLC So, abangan nyo si CLC, right? Nag-Bollinger Band trigger pa siya sa baba. So, that's why I recommended, I removed CLC muna. It broke its support and laki ng talo niya. Candidate for a bounce? Yes, anytime soon. But we can't be sure. Just wait for the bounce, really. It's starting to form a double bottom. And if it bounces right there, then that's a double bottom. That's our entry point for CLC. Very good question, Arvin Lumbi. Right. SPC, Glenn Soriano. Maganda rin ang galaw. So, let's... Si SPC, ayan. Yes, maganda yung galaw niya. After this rally right here, we have a higher low. We are at MA20. You can bank on SPC at around this support right here. You can use MA20 as your support. Yes, buy as long as the support holds for SPC. I'm gonna add SPC sa lista natin. Right, SPC. Laki na ng lista. Right, the list might be confusing for you guys, but I want you to pick your pili lang yung gusto niyo, right? The other, yung iba kasi mga coaches, right? The other traders, yung mga magagaling, they have their own list na binibigay sa inyo. Like Kevin Koo mentioned about tugs, right? These people have very good insights because they have first-hand information sa mga news. I'm more into price actions, really. I don't have connections talaga sa brokers. These brokers have connections sa first-hand information. So, check out, counter-check ninyo ito sa mga recommendations na ibang mga nagtuturo dyan, mga recommendations, right? Especially those who are linked to brokers like sila Jem Tarosa, Kevin Koo, si Tony Herbosa. These are good people, right? They're also helping and they have good-hand information of they have first-hand informations about news, right? So, check it out, right? So, yan, tignan niyo yung nila, if you believe their findings, yung mga news nila, sinasabi nila na may magandang mga balita sa mga companies na ito, then check out the technicals. I will teach you the technicals, right? I will teach you the execution, how you execute on these kinds of positions. I'm more into price actions. Vine Bangis is asking me about IMI. Right, let's talk about IMI. Right, price action. Look at that price action. It's slowing down. the volume is slowing down. RSI is going down then. So IMI, anytime soon, it's gonna bounce. Just wait for the bounce for IMI. I'm gonna write IMI, so wait for the bounce. Okay, right there. Time check is 9:02. So bilisan ko lang ito lista ko guys ha. Ang bilis ng oras, grabe. Whenever we're studying sa daily grind, 1 hour passes by so fast, right? So, second part sa list ko is breakout plays. Ito yun sa mga conservative then. Inuuna ko talaga yung mga conservative plays because these are the least risky plays. So, uunahin ko talaga ito. Breakout plays, I'm gonna place it in the chat room. Right, so breakout plays is SCC. Let's talk about SCC. Right, si SCC, basically, nag-breakout pa rin sa SCC. This is the last breakout ni SCC. Actually, ito eh. Last resistance ni SCC. It's playing still at that resistance. It's still at support area. So, breakout plays pa rin. If this breakout holds, that will be your support for SCC. Right? If ever it fails the breakout, antayin nyo sa MA20. Right? Asa na ako? JGS. Yan, nasa recommendation natin yun si JGS. Tinanggal ko na kasi nag-breakout si JGS and it's still at the breakout level right there. And it played with MA20 yesterday. Laki ng galaw ni JGS yesterday. Kaya nga lang, that's the sad part. Right? Remember, ang mga tao sa market, in a bearish market, majority are traders. Kaya hindi nagsusustain yung mga rallies. Right? Konti lang mga nagsusustain ng rally. Si X kahapon, di ba? Daming pinaasa ni X, but it was a good sign for X. Right? JGS, breakout plays. That's self-explanatory already. If you don't know how to play breakouts, I have a video in YouTube about breakouts. Please check it out. O nga pala guys, sa mga hindi pa nakapag-subscribe sa YouTube channel ko, please go to my YouTube channel and subscribe. It will help me a lot. Also, we are at around 8,600 subscribers na. That's a lot. That's good. I'm targeting 10K for the next 1 month. Right, if you want to help me out, please do subscribe to my YouTube channel. Breakout plays, another one si LR. I did recommend LR dito pa lang. Kahapon, nag-breakout pa rin si LR. Right, still at the breakout level. Right, I did recommend LR at the breakout play and umakyat pa rin si LR. So this is good for LR. Right, that's stability broken right there. So baka umakyat pa rin si LR. Right, we have a resistance right here. So konting ingat. But this is a bullish stock. So never underestimate bullish stock. Right. LR is already very bullish. Same with LRW, di ba? Alam niyo na si LRW, yan yung top picks ko yesterday and pumasok nga siya sa highest gainers, right? MRC, breakout plays pa rin kay MRC. Use that as your support right there. That's for MRC. Tugs, yan, si Tugs. Breakout ang play natin kay Tugs. Tugs has very good news. Still, yan. Ilang araw ko na yung rin-recommend si Tugs, right guys? Right? Dito pa lang, rin-recommend ko na si Tugs. Abangan niyo yung breakout niya. And it did, right? I did say that this is an ascending triangle and you can use this support. Bakit hindi na-shoot yung linya ko? Right? You can use this as your support. Yun na nga, si Tugs. Ang laki ng panalo ng Tugs. And this is the uptrend of Tugs. And abangan niya, sakyan niya na yan habang nag-uptrend ang stock. Layo-layo pa na yung resistance niya. Tugs, definitely. Check it out. Right? LRW, same. LRW. Right, LRW. Tumaas din. There's news about LRW. Pa-process na naman yung license nila. So that's a good sign for LRW. Same with LRW and LR. ICT. Yan, si ICT, one of my best picks yesterday. Top picks, and then nag-breakout nga siya. And look at that. It's still up right there. So breakout plays ang pwede nyo gawin kay ICT. CLC. Bakit nandito si CLC? Dapat wala dito si CLC. I'm gonna remove CLC. Sorry about that. Hindi dapat yan si CLC. Dapat wait for the bounce si CLC. Right, so that's for the breakout plays. Now, next up is watch out for the breakouts. Lagay ko lang to yung list ko guys ha. Para if ever hindi ko ito ma-cover lahat, at least meron kayong access. Actually, andyan naman yan sa website ko. Next out is watch out for the breakouts. CHI, Cebu Holdings Incorporated, is playing at the resistance right there. So CHI is still watch out for the breakout. SMPH still playing at the resistance level right there. SMPH, guys, antayin nyo mag-breakout please, kasi pag hindi nag-breakout yan, hindi nag-sustain, baka bumaba pa yan sa support, maipit lang kayo. So be patient, do nothing. Just wait for the breakout. RLC, ayan, si RLC still playing at the resistance. That's self-explanatory. Same with Costco. Right. So, Costco, napakalapit niya na sa resistance niya. I think Costco is gonna break out today. So, abangan niyo yung breakout ni Costco. PCOR. And si PCOR, we have a support right here. I really want for PCOR to break out muna from that downtrend right there. So, para before I will really say to get in PCOR. But PCOR is a good company, right? Positive earnings. Solid support right here for PCOR. Look at that. Support ulit. That's a very solid support for PCOR. I just really want one more green one para mag-breakout siya, and that's our entry point for PCOR. So definitely, watch out for PCOR. MRP. Si MRP, ayan, playing at the resistance right there. So MRP, watch out for the breakout. BPI. Ayan, si BPI. Nagre-red, green, red. So this is unsure, really unsure moments right here. So I just want to really wait for the breakout lang muna kay BPI if you wanna get in BPI. Pag nag-breakout yan, that's an uptrend. Or pag nag-green yan, okay then. But this is a support right here. Kinda shaky. Baka mag-retrace pa. So I just wanna wait for a breakout. Pag nag-retrace yan, mas healthier. But if it breaks out, sayang naman. So watch out for the breakout. ABS-CBN. Yan, nasa lista yan. This is self-explanatory. Making a resistance right here. Pag nag-breakout yan, baka magtuloy-tuloy na yan. Good job sa mga pumasok kay ABS-CBN. Right. Wait for the bounce. Si SECB. Right. This is self-explanatory. Right. This is doing a retracement. But look at that right there. It's SECB, guys. Look at SECB. Look at the price action. Yung pagbebenta niya, hindi na gaanong bumaba. So, anytime soon, this is gonna bounce. Pag bumagsak naman, edi wag muna. Pag nag-bounce yan, then get in for SECB. 7-Eleven. Right. Wait for the bounce kay 7-Eleven kasi malapit na yun sa support. Right. Pag nag-bounce yan, I'm gonna move 7-Eleven sa buy as long as that support holds. M-wide. Ayan. Si M-wide bumabagsak but we are at a good support right here kay M-wide. So, just wait for the bounce. Malapit na rin yung support naman ni M-wide. So, wait for the bounce kay M-wide. Asa na ako? Meg. Ayan. Si Meg nagre-retrace. After that retracements, let's wait for it to bounce. Andyan na tayo sa previous resistance niya, sa breakout level niya. Baka mag-bounce na yan anytime soon si Meg. So, watch out Meg for today. Magandang pasukin si Meg. Si DD naman, still doing retracements. Ayan, we are at support area. Pag nag-bounce yan, that's a good area to buy DD. Because that will confirm the support, really. Wilcon. Right, nag-retrace si Wilcon. We are now at support level. So, wait for the bounce for Wilcon. Nickel. Ayan, si Nickel, nag-buyback ng stocks nila kanina. So, that's a good sign. Pag nag-bounce yan si Nickel, that's a higher low. And that's a good sign right there. Remember, this is an engulfing pattern right here. After this, magsa-stabilize lang yan. If it forms a support, that's our entry point for nickel. So, wait for the bounce for nickel. Asa na tayo? APC. Right, APC, and after a Bollinger Band trigger, and nagre-retrace, malapit na tayo sa MA20, wait tayo ng bounce kay APC. NRCP. Ayan. NRCP, we're still at support. Wait for the bounce lang muna, right, for NRCP. Mukhang babagsak si NRCP. Linagay ko muna sa wait for the bounce NRCP. VLL. Ayan, si VLL. Right. Playing at the support area. Bumabagsak siya. So, konting ingat kay VLL. Baka ready your cut losses yung mga pumasok kay VLL. Okay, ready your cut losses. Next support niya is andito naman. But, just wait for the bounce. If plano kayo pumasok kay VLL. VLL is undervalued. So, it's good to get in undervalued stocks. VLL is a good company, right? DMW, look at the price action of DMW. Usually, at this support already, nag-stop na yung retracement niya. So, if it goes green, pag nag-bounce yan, that's another confirmation of the support. That's a good entry for DMW, right? For DMW, asa na ako? Wait for the bounce. Right, RLT, time check is 9:11, RLT. Yan, wait for the bounce. Nagre-retrace si RLT. CHP. Nagre-retrace din si CHP. Right. But these are higher lows already. First level, second level. Right. Pag nag-bounce at higher level, that's good for CHP. So, wait for a bounce for CHP. Asan ako? Nawawala ako sa list ko. Food. Yan, si Food. After a strong rally, nag-retrace na naman. So, wait for a bounce tayo kay Food. Right. Food, ECP, wait for the bounce kay ECP. Nagre-retrace si ECP. So, wait for the bounce. Shell PH. Shell PH, after strong move right here, we have a bounce already for Shell PH. I just want one more confirmation kay Shell PH before I really want you to get in. So usually, ano pa yan eh, malayo pa yung MA20 eh. I'm not sure, but Shell PH movement, but dito pa lang, recommend na natin yan sa Shell PH, and then, ayun, good job sa mga pumasok kay Shell PH earlier. Right now, Shell PH, I want one more confirmation before I want to get in. APC, and sa APC, after the Bollinger Band trigger, malapit na ulit tayo sa MA20, so it might bounce at MA20. So, abang tayo ng bounce, IMI and CLC, right there. We already discussed that. Intraday potentials, URC, yan. Good job sa mga naniwala sa akin kay URC at 112. And look at that, laki na ng panalo ninyo with that retracements. So, still very bullish. We're at resistance level. Baka ma-break niya yan. URC, intraday na lang ang pwede natin gawin kay URC. Right? Definitely, URC is on a strong uptrend. Dapat pumasok na kayo dyan noon pa. Asan ako? Intraday, URC, Win. Si Win, andyan pa rin lagi. ABG, MJC, PPG, CPM, CA, and Primex. Si Primex, grabe. Ang lakas ni Primex. Kahit after the dividends, andyan pa rin si Primex, nag-breakout pa rin. So, I'm gonna go to the remaining time. Punta ko na sa questions ninyo. Eugene is asking about IRC. And IRC, for mga support, konting ingat lang. I really want one more confirmation kay IRC before getting in. Right, PXP. Yan. Ayoko talaga sa PXP kasi speculative to eh. So, PXP as for the meantime. Nagbo-Bollinger Band trigger pa siya. So, iwas muna kay PXP. And Primex, sir, covered that already from Markeline Parch. Sir ATN, si ATN, kind of shaky. Right, asan ba yun si ATN sa list ko? Nasa list si ATN na. Wala. Wait muna. Huwag muna pumasok kay ATN. It's very shaky. Hindi pa natin alam kung gagalaw ito. The previous days, we've been recommending ATN. Yan. Dapat pumasok na tayo. This is missed opportunity. Right. Vita. Yan. Andyan na si Vita. Vita is buy as long as the support holds. Bloom. Nomer. Nadaanan natin si Bloom. Right. Good na yan si Bloom. Right. Good support. Or you can wait for a breakout. Right. Thank you, Sir Lloyd, for the mention of MPI. Very appreciate. Thanks. God bless po. You're welcome. Bambi Delarama. To for you, Sir Lloyd. Vita, please. We discuss about that. Sir Lloyd, Win po, please. Ayan. So, Win. Intraday lang muna kay Win. But if you already have Win, dapat nakapag-sell off na kayo. Right. So, intraday lang muna si Win. I'm still shaky about Win's position. Right. I really want confirmation na aangat na ulit siya. PXP. Ayan. Ay iwas kay PXPJ. Primex, Sir Lloyd, we discuss about that. Sir Lloyd, STR po. STR, tinanggal ko sa list kasi ilang araw ko na rin-reco sa STR and umaakit na siya. Malaki na ang risk niyo. If you wanna check your risk out, yung risk niyo is around 9%, 8%. So, very high risk already si STR. Huwag na kayo pumasok kay STR. Right? Dapat noon pa. Right? Michael Sevilla, Vita, we discussed about that. Sir Lloyd, VLL po. Covered na natin yan. Bowen Javier, good morning. RWM, sir. Covered na natin sa RWM. A little review about RWM. Yan. RWM. Right. Buy as long as the support holds. Right. Okay pa naman yung position ni RWM. Slowly climbing right there. So, baka mag-breakout rin sa RWM. You can either wait for the breakout or wait for it to pull back. And anyways, RWM is very low risk. To for you, you're welcome. Maraming salamat, Sir Lloyd. You're welcome, Mark. Sir PXP, iwas kay PXP. Mitch. And BSC, Lovell Juan is asking about BSC. We covered BSC already. Tinanggal ko muna siya kasi mataas na. I did mention BSC yesterday. Dito pa lang na magbabounce na yan. So, dapat kahapon was our entry point for BSC. Let's check out BSC's risk already. Right. Medyo malaki na yung risk mo. You can use the MA20. You can bargain for a bit. So, around 0.2514 if you want to. Pero, as of the moment, medyo high risk na si BSC. Dapat kahapon, pinasok nyo na yan. I did recommend that yesterday. ATN, sir po, okay na po ba? Removed ATN yet. First, kasi medyo shaky yung position niya. Medyo mataas na. And it's Medyo mataas na, high risk na. STR po, Coach Lloyd. STR, mataas na ang risk, Annette. FLP Emerson, LRW, sir. Intraday na lang pwede natin dyan kasi medyo mataas. Si LRW, breakout place pala. Pwede pa sa breakout si LRW. Froilan Oliveira, how about now, sir? Thanks. Si Now, bargain for a bit. Kahapon ko pa rin ni-recommend si Now. Actually, 2 days ago, when Now made a green at the support right there. Actually, nung pula pa nga, recommend ko na si Now, wait for the bounce Nagpasa siya dyan, and then it's already up there for 2 days. Malaki na yung risk nyo. It's 5.80. If kaya nyo yan, then go ahead. But the thing is that the resistance is right there. Malapit na rin sa resistance. So, if you wanna if you wanna accumulate now, pwede na kayong pwede niyong tawag dyan. Pwede na kayong mag-accumulate dyan. Excuse me muna. Sorry about that. Sinimpon ako bigla. Alright, so that's for now. Mitch, you're welcome. And Sir Lloyd, FLI po. FLI is in the list. And konting review kay FLI. FLI, yan. Higher low bounce na. Pwede na pasukin sa FLI. You can use that higher low as your support. Right there. Good morning, Sir Lloyd. MBT po at JFC. Sir, JFC is in my number 1 list today. Okay na sa JFC. MBT. Alright, MBT. Asan ba si MBT sa list ko? Andyan si MBT Metrobank. Wala ba si MBT sa list ko? MBT. Buy as long as the support holds. This is a higher low for MBT. So, okay na yan for MBT. Right? Asan na ako? Right, Mary Jane is asking about SSP. SSP. Right, SSP leaning towards the down end I think magda-downturn si SSP. So, kind of shaky about SSP for the meantime. Na-break niya yung support niya and it's holding on below that support. So, iwas mo na kay SSP, Mary Jane. DMW po, yan. DMW is in the list. Pwede na si DMW. Just wait for the bounce. J. Luzares, PXP, TBGI. Joe Espinosa is asking about TBGI. We have a bounce already for TBGI. So, buy as long as that support holds for TBGI. All in na ba sa Bitcoin? Si Tirso Apostol. I don't really want you guys to go all in, right? Bitcoin has merong may mga magagandang news kay Bitcoin kaya nagrarally si Bitcoin. Look at that, si Bitcoin, right? But don't go all in, right? I'm gonna be starting making reviews about Bitcoin in a few days, right? Bitcoin, wag mo na mag all in, but this was the best entry point right there. So Bitcoin is still starting a rally right there, so Bitcoin is good to buy, right? But we'll talk about Bitcoin in a different program, right? Sir, good morning. Good morning din, Rom. Si CPM po, intraday lang tayo kay CPM, medyo mataas na. I did recommend CPM dito, intraday, and still, look at that, intraday pa rin, right? Medyo mataas na yun So, konting ingat, intraday na lang tayo kay CPM. Alright, Dan Villaflores, it's 9:21, I'm gonna spend the last 4 minutes in your, sa questions ninyo. Alright guys, again, if you wanna support the channel, ayan, may link dyan sa lower right na screen ninyo. To donate, please go to that link, streamlabs.com/LloydBazar. If you haven't followed my Facebook page yet, please click on follow and like, and then please click on the notification para ma-notify kayo whenever a live goes up. Also, if you're looking for a good avenue for passive income, check out copy trading. I have a video about copy trading. Check it out, and then use my link to create an eToro account. Right, so it's a very good way to earn passively, and dami nang nag-earn passively sa eToro, those who created the accounts, right? So, ayan, paano nyo inalis sa graph yung malaking stock symbol sa background, pati yung sa green arrows and red arrows sa candlestick? These arrows are called Williams fractals. You can click here and then click on Williams fractals.
Yan. Lalabas yan yung arrows na yan. To remove the symbol sa likod, just go to settings and then asan ba yun? Background white watermark. Itong watermark, gawin mo lang puti, mawawala yan. Kung gagawin mo itim, yan, makikita niyan sa likod. And then, kung gawin yung watermark na puti, mawawala yan. So, I have that settings para malinis. Right, IMI, sir, please, thanks from Lara Camille. We talked about IMI already. Nasa list na si IMI. Yeah, just a recap of the list. I'm gonna post the link, the list again. And even my top 3 picks, andyan yan. So, posting it again. Right, so, ayun, asan na tayo? Nawala. Ethan, Mercado PXP. Iwas muna kay PXP. Wilcon, yan, wala si Wilcon. Primex, we already talked about Primex, Georgie. Primex, intraday lang muna si Primex. PXP, Wilcon. And si Wilcon, wait for the bounce lang tayo kay Wilcon. Right? We're reaching the support area, so antay lang tayo ng bounce. Yun yung sinasabi ko, Wilcon, recommended Wilcon sa recommended Wilcon sa tawag nito. I did recommend Wilcon for a breakout, right? And hindi nag-breakout si Wilcon. And yun sinasabi ko, kung hindi kayo pumasok, then good. Wait for the breakout, right? Always wait for a breakout. Kasi pag nag-breakout yan, baka magtuloy-tuloy. Pag hindi naman nag-breakout, baka bumalik sa support. And this is the case right here. Kasi hindi siya nag-breakout, there's a big chance na babalik siya sa support. So, it's always good to be patient. Alright? Ayan. Right, so, it's already 9:23. I'm gonna cover 2 more questions, okay? So, ayan. Antonio Reyes, JFC is in my top 3 list today. Gusto ko si JFC today, right? I'm gonna buy more JFC today. How about IDC? IDC is in the list. Just wait for it. Just buy as long as the support holds for IDC. FNI, yan. Si Chris Diaz asking about FNI. Si FNI, alright. Si FNI nag-bounce at may buyback si FNI. Oh, nga pala. Ang ganda na pala nito. We're at support area kay FNI. FNI, I'm gonna add FNI sa buy as long as the support holds. Very good find. Right. Okay na pala si FNI, nag-bounce na. Right. So, that's support area right there. So, buy as long as the support holds. How about OR po? And so, from Grace Constantino, last 2 questions. OR. Yan, si OR nag-bounce na. We covered that already earlier. So, buy as long as that support holds. Contrabida, you're welcome. Tomorrow ulit. Robert Baluyot, Tugs, breakout plays tayo kay Tugs, ATN. Remove ko muna. Seb Puser, yan. Bevis de la Cruz, yan. Si Seb, hindi ko pa kinakamusta. Gaano? Kasi pumupula pa siya. Good job sa mga pumasok dito. I just want to see Seb do retracement before really getting in. Or, if it does a breakout, then pumasok na kay Seb. Right? So, that will be a good plan kay Seb, right? So, kinda shaky pa at the moment. Don't worry, I'm watching Seb. Ako nga nag-recommend kay Seb dito pa lang di ba? So, that's it for today. Remember, this is a bearish market, right? Majority of the people in the stock market as of the moment are traders. So, you have to think like a trader, right? A trader takes profit whenever it's time to take profit. So be light on your positions and then take profits if you have to. And on a bearish market, it will always be a good move to just do test buys. Never go all in, right? Huwag kayo mag-all in muna, right? So that's it for today. It's 9:26. I want you to prepare for the market. Pili na kayo ng list ninyo. My list for top 3 picks today is X, JFC, and BDO. Right, these are good positions for you guys. I'll see you again tomorrow. Let's get rich together. Have a great day. Bye-bye.